Hi guys, it's Ankita here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a review on the PAC Cosmetics Mini Blender Sponge Beauty Applicator. So I got a pack of 2 for 150 rupees from Amazon.in. So the sponges came in this plastic packaging. So on the packaging they have written that it is easy for contouring, highlighting and concealing, even great with cream and powder eyeshadow. To use, soak the sponge in water and slightly squeeze the water out. You want the sponge to be semi-wet. Pick up the product with the more rounded side of the sponge. Stipple the foundation onto your face. Use the pointed side of the sponge for hard to get areas like around your nose or under your eyes. Care tips: to reuse cosmetic makeup puff, wash with mild soap and rinse thoroughly with warm water. For best results, use a fresh cosmetic makeup puff for each applicator and let air dry. The PAC Cosmetic sponge is very similar to the original Micro Mini Beauty Blender. So for 150 rupees you get 2 of the PAC Cosmetic sponges, and for $18 you get 2 of the original Micro Mini Beauty Blender sponges. The PAC Cosmetic sponge comes in this red color, whereas the original Micro Mini Beauty Blender comes in this fluorescent green color. On the packaging they have written that you can use this sponge to apply foundation, but I don't think so. This is a very convenient product to apply foundation because this is going to take a lot of time. So if you want to apply foundation, I would suggest their beauty blender. This is big enough so it can cover the larger areas of the face. So without further ado, let's get started with the review and demo. So I've already applied my foundation and I'm just going to apply concealer. On one side I will be blending it with the PAC Cosmetic sponge, and on the other side I will be blending it with the Micro Mini Beauty Blender. The PAC sponge did a good job of blending the concealer. It did not leave any streaks, but one thing what I noticed was that it soaks a little bit of product. What I liked about this sponge is that you have a good control while blending the product. The sponge is not too big, not too small. It makes the blending process quite easy. And now on the other side, I will be blending the concealer with Micro Mini Beauty Blender. The Micro Mini Beauty Blender blends the product nicely and does not leave any streaks. The only thing what I don't like about this sponge is that it is small in size as compared to the PAC sponge, and this one does not give like a good control while applying or blending the product. And then I just went with another layer of concealer to build up the coverage. And now I'm going to use both the sponges to set concealer with powder. Again, both sponges did good job of applying and blending the product, but the Micro Mini Beauty Blender picked up more product than the PAC sponge. When I tried each of the sponge, both picked up the product easily. However, the PAC one picked up more product as compared to the Micro Mini Beauty Blender. But I did not like either of the sponges to blend the product, hence I went ahead and blended the highlight with my fingers. The Micro Mini Beauty Blender came in this plastic box, whereas the PAC one came in this normal plastic packaging. The PAC Cosmetic sponge is slightly bigger and rounder in size and has a sharp tapered edge as compared to the Micro Mini Beauty Blender. This is how both sponges look like when dampened under the running water. The edge of the Micro Mini Beauty Blender has become blunt, whereas the edge of the PAC one has still remained the same. Both these sponges are squishy and fluffy, but the Micro Mini Beauty Blender one is slightly more squishy as compared to the PAC Cosmetics one and is comparatively light in weight. So here is the comparison of the PAC sponge when it is dry and when it is dampened under the running water. First I'm going to wet the sponge under the running water, and then I'm going to take Dettol wash to clean the sponge. You can use any wash that you're comfortable working with. And then I'm just going to put that liquid onto the sponge and start cleaning it thoroughly. As you can see, a lot of product is coming out of the sponge, and once I'm done with the process, I'm just going to again run it under the water. If required, you can repeat the process. So this is how it looks like after cleaning. Also, what I liked about the sponge is that the color of the sponge does not run out. So that completes the review, guys. Hope you really found it to be helpful, and if you did, then please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and you could also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope to see you soon in my next one. Until next time, keep reviving your own fashion.